Jason Terry's play in overtime?
Oh, he was great. You know, it's that's what he does. You know, he's made so many big shots in his career. You knew in the transition. It's amazing, you know, you guys don't get to see it, but when you watch all the guys, and not just Jason Terry, but when you watch them practice, you know, on the floor on their own, they work on certain shots, and that's a shot, that transition three is something he works on all the time. And you knew once he got it what he was going to do. I thought it was interesting when you watch the play. I thought Jason Kidd knew it too, because you could see him coming from the basket from them playing with each other. So it was a big shot, and the other shot he made was big as well. So that's what he does. That's good.
I think he scored the last 9.
Yeah, but the 5 were big. The 3 and the 2 off the pick, those were huge. I'll take all of them, but the 5 they were huge. Sorry.
You had a lot of guys besides Jason step up, but talk about what Brandon gave you defensively.
Brandon was he was a star of the game, as far as I'm concerned, and you know, he just defended, you know, and did it over and over and over again. There's a lot of guys that you want to defend. I don't know if Carmelo would be the one you would pick, and for Brandon to do that basically the entire game until he fouled out was terrific for us. We needed that one guy to be able to do that. I tell you, the third quarter for us with the fouls, it was hard. I mean, it was. We were shuffling guys in and out and just trying to move different guys. That was a hard quarter for us, and we got through it.
Was that by design coming into this game to have Brandon on him as much as he was today?
Yeah. We just felt like the more he does it and does it well, the fresher Paul, the fresher Jeff can be offensively for us.
Jared White, CLNS Radio. Talk about how big Jeff was, especially having to cover Melo on foul trouble.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. You know, Brandon gets in foul trouble. Jeff has to guard him. We had the one timeout at the end of the game when you knew they were going to go to Carmelo. Jeff and Paul both had 5 fouls, and you're thinking, I mean, who do you want to sacrifice? Almost that's how you felt because he's such a foul magnet. You know, he's really good at drawing fouls. But I thought they all did, you know, took their share, and Jeff was great as well. Yeah. It was large. I mean, Jason Terry threw out basically overtime, and right before it was terrific. You know, he made play after play after play. I think that was the only time we blocked out the entire game going by the numbers, so that was terrific. And again, they made us pay every single time they got an offensive rebound. They made us pay for it. That's how it felt for us. You know, we still have to get away from the one bad quarter. It just seems like in all 3 games, 4 games, we've had that one bad quarter, and the third quarter was it tonight.
Right hand side,
Doc, Ian O'Connor with ESPN New York. You mentioned before the game that the Knicks had 3 guys who could create shots and plays, and that JR's absence would bring it down to 2. How much did that impact the way the game unfolded?
I don't know, Ian. It probably had to have something to do with it, you know. Felton was pretty good, though. I mean, he took the role of J.R. Smith and did a pretty good job of it tonight. So, and Shumpert, you know, made shots tonight for him as well. So, I don't know. You just don't know what the impact was. But guarding one less guy can't hurt. But I hope it, and I think it. You never know if Jason Terry has a good game or a bad game by the way he works in practice. You know, especially I'm talking on his own after practice. You know, everyone does the required work because I blow the whistle and they have to. But the great ones do the unrequired work. And that's before practice and after practice. They work on their craft. They work on what they do. Jason Terry, maybe him, Ray, Kevin, I mean, they all do the same thing. There's no coincidence to me why they make big shots and why they do what they do because they take it very seriously and they prepare for those moments. And I thought that was a great example tonight with Jason Terry.
Final 2 questions, Doc, in front. Jackie first, please.
I wondered when they cut it to 3, you know, you're in the huddle there before the quarter. I saw you trying to get. But what are What's KG and Pierce saying, if anything, at that point? Are they saying these guys were not done yet? Did you hear that from the guys in the huddle?
No, I did not, but I didn't think they thought one way or the other. I was just trying to tell them we had a 3-point lead, you know, and let's keep playing. Let's play through the game. Let's play through the game. You know, they made some unbelievable shots, and we were fighting with foul trouble, so a lot of adversity in that quarter and down the stretch, and very, very proud of a lot of our guys. You know, Jeff, you know, we went over their pressure at halftime, and I went on the board and told them, guys, they're going to turn up to the pressure. They know who our ball handling is. And, you know, I don't know, the one time I got on Jeff pretty hard in the timeout because he was the guy that we wanted to beat the pressure with. And then when we came out, he got to lay up the fence. That's what we have to do. You know, I've never had my 4 at times be our ball handler, but I mean, that's who we are right now. And Jeff can do that for us.
Last question here.
It's Ian Thompson, Sports Illustrated. Doc, did you think maybe Jason Terry was more into this game or more vocal, if that's possible?
He was definitely vocal. Someone said it yesterday. You know, maybe that elbow, you know, who knows? Changed the event for all of us. You know, but definitely Jason Terry was angry that it happened. He let his teammates know yesterday and today. But he's just a fighter. You know, I've told you that before. He's, you know, I didn't know him, you know, until this year. And I said it the other day. He's just one of those guys you want around your team, whether he's playing or not. He's just, he brings sunshine. You know, there's guys, I would say probably most of you guys, you bring those dark clouds every time I see you. A couple you don't, but the sunshine bringers is who you want. And Jason Terry is one of those guys.